Hey there, I'm going to show you something new and exciting today.
Hey there. Have you ever just wanted to make like one cupcake? Well, a couple years ago, when my daughter was really little, I started making a single cupcake with her. I worked on this recipe for a while, and I figured out how to make just one cupcake at a time. And this is great because sometimes you don't need a whole bunch of cupcakes in the house. And also, it taught her about math, like counting and fractions, and it also taught her the joy of baking. So, what you'll need is a tablespoon of melted butter or oil, like, I don't know, avocado oil, canola oil, whatever you have. Olive oil might work, coconut oil if you melt it down. So, some sort of oil. You need 1 tablespoon of applesauce, or like a baby food that's got applesauce in it, or you can use, instead of applesauce, 1 tablespoon of an egg, or like an egg substitute. So there's lots of options for that. Then you'll need a teaspoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of some sort of sugar, brown sugar, white sugar, whatever. Hey, you got honey, you got maple syrup, that'll probably work too. Then 2 tablespoons of a baking mix, like Bisquick or some sort of pancake mix. And you need, that's it. That's it. It's that simple. You need like a little ramekin, which is a little ceramic dish. If you don't have one, you can probably get one at Goodwill for cheap. And then you need some cupcake liners, like 2, because it needs to be a little bit extra fortified. All right, I'll include the recipe in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know.
This is how you can make a single cupcake, and I use my toaster oven to make a single cupcake. I have a ramekin, which is basically a small ceramic dish. If you don't have one of these, you can probably get one at Goodwill for cheap. You're going to need a couple of paper liners, some measuring spoons, a bowl for mixing, and then we've got the sugar. You can use brown sugar or white sugar. I've got vanilla extract here. There is this that I'm using instead of applesauce. You can use 1 tablespoon of applesauce. I'm using this because it's mostly apple. Or you can use a tablespoon of egg or egg substitute. So applesauce or egg substitute. And then this is a baking mix. And I have some frosting that I've got pre-made. So I'm going to pour 1 tablespoon of melted butter into the mixing bowl. This is a tablespoon of sugar. You can use white sugar or brown sugar. And then we're going to use a tablespoon of this applesauce substitute. You can also use applesauce or a tablespoon of egg or egg substitute. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we'll mix the wet ingredients together. Thank you, Daphne. Alright, then after you've mixed those ingredients together, you're going to do 2 tablespoons of the baking powder, the baking mix. It's got flour and baking powder and salt and a few other ingredients in it. You can get Bisquick or just, this is something cheap and easy I got at Trader Joe's. Here, let's add another tablespoon. Thank you, Dad. So we mixed together all those ingredients until they were smooth, and then I'm going to use this rubber spatula to put the cake into the little muffin liner, the cupcake liner. Alright, so we've poured that into the little cupcake liner in our ramekin. We're going to put that in the toaster oven that's preheated to 350 degrees. And we're going to set the timer for 20 minutes, and then that cupcake will be done. In the meanwhile, I'm going to mix a little bit of this frosting with some food coloring. You can make frosting from scratch if you feel so inclined, but that would take a whole nother step, and it would take some powdered sugar and some butter and some milk. The great thing about baking with a toddler is you can use this opportunity to introduce vocabulary and mathematical concepts like fractions. I don't expect her to totally understand that 3/3 make 1 cup, but I'm using those words to familiarize her with the ideas while we're doing this sort of thing. This is a great way to ensure success in mathematics later in life. After 20 minutes, you're going to want to let it cool for a little bit. Alright, and then after it's cooled down a little bit, I take it out of the ramekin, I put the icing on top, and I give it to the toddler. Should probably have some baby wipes nearby. Maybe you take her out of the nice clothes. I don't know. Good luck with that. So if this is something that you found helpful, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.